Hey Internet, my name is Debbie and welcome back to Aldrin Space Program Manager. Last time we celebrated my 25th episode of this Let's Play series, and in the end of the game in the end of the episode I was preparing for this episode so we can end the season right away, and even if we have some scientists left over, we can end the the season, and we are making good progress with our Apollo CSM and also with our Lunar Expedition module, the LEM, and so it's almost very well developed, so we can proceed and we can do our orbital flight with our first astronaut sitting on board of our Apollo capsule. So let's launch it, and I'm very thrilled about this, and I think our crews need some more piloting and some more fitness and leadership. Okay, here goes our Saturn 1 booster, and it's boosting and propelling our brave astronauts into the sky and into the depths of space. It's still a little bit strange here. Speaking of space, I was last episode talking about the Russian spacewalk. On the one hand, I have to say that the spacewalk, I talked a little bit about that it was a new time record. The length record was only for the Russian side, so the Russian astronauts did a new Russian long duration EVA, because the United States long-term or longest EVA was around, let me have a look here, I have written down a note. If I would find this note, I should be better prepared for this, is 8 hours and 56 minutes. So yes, the United States have a little longer period of an EVA, but well, Russia had made just a new time record. This is very interesting, and this is really cool. However, I will continue with this after we have prepared our next Apollo mission, because this one was a success, which was really amazing. So, what else we have to do? Uncrewed lunar flyby test. Okay, now we are for the moon. This mission involves an uncrewed lunar flyby test of the conical capsule in order to check its performance before attempting a lunar flyby mission. Yes, of course. We need to do that, and we will assemble it now, and we will start our assemble booster. And this time I think we go with the Saturn V booster. I love this rocket. I have talked so much about the Saturn V booster, and still I'm really enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to fly with the thing back into space. So okay, we have scheduled everyone. I don't know what I should do with my two leftover scientists, but I think on the other side I have only the Apollo program, and then I think it's time to start over a new sandbox mode to see how fast I can land on the moon with some astronauts. But this will in future episodes, so this time I think I don't have to care about my leftover scientists. So yes, even if you send me a warning, it's okay. So it's making very good progress. Our lander module as well, so let's proceed, and we have the uncrewed flight test and 5,000 points. This is still a good amount of points. Let's follow it from the mission control, and here we go. Yes, it's a Saturn V booster. This is amazing. I love this rocket. This is so huge and so powerful and so amazing. Oh, a new rendering. This is amazing. This is looking great. I haven't seen this before. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I think these are the same animations. Okay, we have separation of the first stage. Now let's insert ourselves into orbit. And let's jettison our rescue tower. Okay, everything looking fine. Now we are in a parking orbit. And we should boost us ourselves. Yes, translunar injection, well done. Speaking of the moon, the Jade Rabbit, the Chinese lunar rover, has done some first missions or some first expeditions on the surface of the moon, and currently it's going into the lunar night, so it's going into hibernation to survive the frigid lunar light. Yes, so it's making good progress. It's roving around the surface, and it has sent back some interesting pictures back, as it was as the lander made a picture of the rover, and the rover made some pictures of the lander, and after the lunar light is over, they want to explore a little bit more of the lunar surface. So this is really amazing that China making also some good progress with their program. And the NASA satellite, the lunar probe, I will talk about this soon when we launch our next mission. Now we have uncrewed lunar flyby flight test refuel LRR. Well done, very good job everyone. And now we have still some guys who are a bit unhappy. So Joseph Kelly and Armanda Minor, I will send both into some advanced training. I hope I find them. So where are you? Joseph Kelly, you will go to advanced training. You learn a little bit more about mission operations. And then we have, where is she? Amanda Minor, you will go to advanced training as well, and you will learn a little bit more about crew and payloads. So back to Space Complex, and let's head over to our headquarters, because we want to do our lunar flyby. Yes, lunar flyby with a crew, and let's schedule this mission. And this mission involves the performance of a lunar flyby maneuver by a crewed conical capsule. The mission has the objective of making an approach to another celestial body by a crewed space vehicle while testing the crew's physiological response in an environment beyond low Earth orbit and mapping the lunar surface in order to analyze possible landing sites for future crewed expeditions. Okay, I think it's the same text as with the Gemini lunar flybys, but it's okay because we are still doing the same thing, so it's pretty cool. Let's continue with this and let's end the season so we can launch our next mission, this time with some astronauts on board. So we want to follow it from the mission control. And okay. So what was I talking? Yes, the NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter flew over the landing site of of the Jade Rabbit, and they did some photos, but they haven't released them yet. Maybe they can release them in the next week. So maybe by now, when you're watching this video, it's pretty interesting to see this, because currently they were uncertain if they could see the landing site from the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. But we will see when they release the pictures. Maybe we can see the Jade Rabbit from high above. This would be pretty amazing to see the landing site from the point of view of lunar probe. Okay, now we are flying toward the moon as well with our Apollo mission. This is really cool. This is really good that we are making here some nice progress. And speaking of rockets, yes, today, December 31, is Sylvester. So I think, or here, at least here in Germany, we do a lot of fireworks. We do also some how is it called, minor fireworks or so. So this firework you can use for your own. So we will as well launch some rockets later on. And I think our rockets won't reach space or even won't reach the moon, but at least we can launch some rockets. and have some countdowns, and maybe we have some not suborbital flights, but some rocket flights inside the atmosphere, let's call it this way. So I'm looking forward to this, to celebrate the end of the year. It was a pretty nice year. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of nice, interesting experiences, and I hope that the next year, 2014, will be great as well, and hopefully will even better than the last year, and will have only successes and no failures. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I hope it will be a great year, and I wish all of you the very best and a happy new year, and I hope you had a very nice 2013, and I hope you will have also our our lunar expedition module is finished. This is nice, and I hope you will have as well you had a nice 2013, and you will have a very good and very awesome 2014. Okay, speaking of rocket launches, now we have to do an uncrewed lunar orbital flight test with our Apollo mission. So let me schedule this mission, and this I think it's still the same text as with the Gemini mission. I have to check this. So we have our two mission components. Everything is looking good. Let's assign here our flight controllers, and I think we are ready. And we still can't build the museum, this is sad. Let's end the season, and we still do some upgrades with our Apollo capsule. This is good. Now let's launch that mission and fly up to the moon and make an orbit around the moon with an uncrewed capsule. And we can still see, or we can see some more action of the Saturn V booster with it, which is really amazing, and I am really looking forward to this. So we have our countdown here. And here we go. I think the thing here needs some more smoke and more fire. Okay, here we go. We are ascending into space. Max Q maybe. And we have a successful ascent. We get rid of our first stage. We have stage separation. So, what else? Okay, I talked about the Chinese rover, which is currently in hibernation and will hopefully survive the frigid lunar night. I already talked in the last episode, and in this... Oh no, I haven't completed it. Yes, Russian EVA. I talked a little bit this episode about the time record, but they had some trouble because they wanted to mount some high-definition cameras onto the ISS. And they did everything so far, and everything was okay, but unfortunately mission control wasn't able to get any signal from the cameras, so the astronauts or the cosmonauts had to dismount or check every connection and dismount the cameras and do every step again in hope that they can fix the problem, but they haven't found the problem. So the only thing they could do was to take some pictures of the mounted camera, and in the end they had to take the camera back into the station, and well, the long-term Russian EVA ended in disappointment because, well, they had not a success. The cameras aren't working, they don't send any signal back to the Earth. So they have to launch maybe a new version or a new camera to be mounted on the station. But nevertheless, it was still a good thing, and they still did, or hopefully learned something from this, and this is one of the most important things they could do. Okay, uncrewed lunar orbital flight has 3 crew LOR. Well done. Very good. So we can, and we still, we have unhappy people. This is not good. And we have also the maximum R&D level of the Apollo. This is good as well. Now I have a lot of free scientists. I still have a lot of income each month, so I think the best fusion or the best solution is just to... What? Everyone is happy except for some guys. Ah, this is annoying. If everyone is happy, why should I increase your money? Okay, what else we can do here is... where are we? Lunar orbital flight. Now we have some crew. Let's schedule this mission. And... here... No, it's still the same. Still the same text, so nothing has changed here. Let's confirm the assignment, and we still have our same guys. This is good. Let's confirm our assignment, and let's launch our crewed mission up to the lunar orbit. This is really amazing. Let's follow it from the mission control. And come on game, here we are. Let's launch it. Let's launch again our Saturn V booster into space. So yes, Russian spacewalk wasn't as successful as the coolant loop repair from the US astronauts on Christmas Day. Or no, on Christmas Eve, not Christmas Day. So the next things that will come up is maybe the resupply mission with the Cygnus spacecraft in the first part of January. They had to postpone the launch of the Cygnus spacecraft because there was only one coolant loop working, and they only can do the docking, or they only want to do the docking with two coolant loops working at the same time on the ISS, so they had to wait a little bit before they can launch this next mission.
You are go for TLI, over.
But on the other hand, so we have some upcoming... Oh, the Trans-Lunar mission was failed. What happened to my astronauts? Have they survived? Are they dead? Still a question. Okay, we have number 6, failure. The trans-lunar injection. So they might be still in orbit around Earth, and this might be a situation where they can re-enter. So they might be still alive. I hope so. Okay, they are unhappy. This is sad. This is very sad. And I still have my 4 astronauts, so I think they are still alive. On the other hand, no, I want to have the moon. We need to work again. Oh, this was a hard setback. This was a really hard setback, I have to say. It's... I think it's still a little bit strange if I'm looking here at the setbacks for a failed mission. Because, well, I have so many successes and only one failure, and this failure reduces the reliability of the whole spacecraft by such amount. This is a little bit crazy, I think, but okay. We can't change it, we can only improve it again, so I think the improvement will take some time, and we can take the time a little bit to improve our astronauts. You will make some piloting skills, and you will do some... You are pretty good. You will do some fitness training, and you will do... Oh, you're pretty good at fitness. You will do some EVA, and you will do some leadership. Okay. So we have now 4 seasons time to improve our Apollo mission again. Yes, I know you're unhappy, but I don't want to increase your income because you're just sitting around. Maybe I should just dismiss you. I think this might be a good idea. Let's have a look. Where are the unhappy guys? I think I'm in the wrong. Am I in the wrong? Oh yes, I'm in this SET. No, I'm in the right thing. So let me see who's unhappy. You're unhappy. Oh well, I will just keep you, and you can decide by your own if you want to leave my program or if you want to stay. Okay, and I think we have to do another skip through the season. Now we are 74%, this is good. And one has reached retirement age, this is good as well. And we need to wait another season. Now we are looking good with our Apollo crew, and we have some guys who are leaving our program. This is sad, and we have success with our astronauts. So now we can start again our wait, I think this was the wrong button. I want to do the lunar, no, not the lunar flyby. Lunar orbital flight test. Genau, yes, this is what I want to do. Let's start the assembly process with our best candidates. And now we can end the season and have another rocket launch. This is amazing. Let's proceed with this. And let's see if we are able to reach the moon this time with our crew. So we can also train some lunar orbit with our Apollo crew. So we made here some progress with our guys. This is pretty good, but they are pretty low in their involvement.
Fire.
And here we go. This is good. We have a successful liftoff. And we are climbing up. Okay, and I think we are making good progress, so I will see how far we come to the end of this episode. Maybe we can land on the moon with the Apollo program at the end of this current episode, and this would mean that I will start in the next episode my land on the moon as soon as possible mission or challenge. And yes, so we have some new challenges, but at first we need to land on the moon with our Apollo program. Okay. Still the same trouble, still the same spot, still the same outcome. Okay. So we have another setback at this point. We have another failure with the translunar injection. This is bad. Why are you still unhappy? Okay, this is pretty bad. We need to improve the thing again, so the only thing we can do is wait another round, and I will do some advanced training here. You will do some more fitness. You will do some, what are you doing? Some piloting. You do piloting, and you will do leadership. Okay, well done. So let's back to Space Complex. Maybe, and I would love if I could sort these guys by their moral. So you will learn a bit more about mission operations. You are unhappy. You will learn a little bit more about crew and payload. And no, not the assignments. I want the other page. So what else do we have here? You will train a bit trajectory. You will train crew and payload. You train a bit spacecraft systems. Okay, I think that should be all of you. So let's end the season, and we have to wait here again to bring our Apollo CSM back into good shape, and we have some more money. And the time passes by very quickly. Okay, 70%. They are finished, and now they are unhappy again. This is so crazy with you guys. And 73%. And you're unhappy, okay. And 75%. And I tried my very best to keep you interested, but I think you don't want to stay with me. So it's okay because to put it in other words, I really don't have a use for you because I only have the Apollo mission left and I have enough guys for this, so it's no trouble that you're leaving my program. I can do without you. So now I hope we won't have a failure again this time. Let's launch that mission. And hopefully we can fly this time up to the moon. So let's have a look here if we are able to go up to the moon and to have an orbit around the moon this time, or if we fail again with our insertion towards the lunar trajectory. This would be pretty strange. So let's see. Our engines are running. And we have a successful liftoff. This is amazing, this is good. So now we are ascending into space. Let's insert ourselves into an orbit. Here goes our rescue capsule. And we are in our parking orbit. Next step is the critical step, I guess. Yes, it is.
Over.
Are we lucky this time? Do we have a success this time? Yes! Well done, guys. We are in good shape again. This is amazing. Let's fly up to the moon. I'm looking really forward to this. Okay, now we have our lunar orbit insertion. And it's a success. We are flying high above the surface of the moon, and we can map the surface of the moon and look for good landing sites. This is really amazing. And now we plan to fly back through the Earth. This is good.
Pacific Ocean, nice, clear and calm on flash day. That's okay.
So, and now let's prepare for our re-entry. We are coming down. Everything looking good. Our parachutes are deployed. This is amazing. So, and splashdown and recovery. Everything is good. Yes, we are rescued and we have another 5,628 prestige points. They are pretty low compared to the Mercury missions. GSA Lunar Orbital Flight, 3 crew, LRR. Well done guys. Good job. Okay. Really good job everyone. Yes, so... I thought last time couldn't I? No. So we have done almost everything. So I can just prepare now we have 3 missions left. We have the lunar lander test in Earth orbit, the lunar lander test in Moon orbit, and the lunar landing. So we have 3 missions left. I think it's a good idea to skip with the lunar lander to the next episode, so we have some lunar lander action in the next episode, and we have some interesting new renderings and new graphics in the next episode. This is pretty amazing. I'm looking really forward to this, and I hope you are looking forward to this as well. So let me just... This mission involves the performance of an orbital flight where one segment of the mission is devoted to test the lunar lander vehicle in space before attempting to use it in the orbit of the moon. Well done, this is important. Let's start our assembly process for this. We have still our Saturn V booster, we have the Apollo CSM, and we have our LEM. Let's proceed with this to add our best guys as usual. And let's confirm our assignment, our best pilots again. Let me add them here. And let's confirm the assignment. Okay. Now we have prepared our best guys. We have prepared our mission so we can launch in the next episode with our lunar lander. So until then, I hope you liked my video. If you do so, please like my video on YouTube, please become a subscriber to my YouTube channel, and please leave me a message what you're thinking about my Let's Play series. And I hope I see you again in the next episode when we do some lunar lander experiences and experiments. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Sebi. See you!